The real treasure is you. He had a little stuff hanging in the back, bottom of his neck. Whenever he moved his head, it keeps his head. His neck. His neck still be moving. Hey, it is you. His neck in 3 different times. Be pushing it. Hey, to be D&D gonna make it happen. Come on. DeRay, I know you watching this. We need some backing. Come on.
OMG.
I don't know if you want to go by your Instagram name, Worthy as Pearl.
It's true.
They got an improv shop right there. Shows, food, drinks, and classes. I've been to one improv show, and it wasn't bad. It was actually kind of funny.
I think it would be.
I think it depends on who's doing it.
Now that is true. Because I'm sure it can be quite boring.
And lame. And just corny.
Yeah.
Very corny. You gotta have people who actually know how to go with the flow and, like, you know what I'm saying, make it something. They do some improv. It's all about yes and. That's all it's about.
It's like, you ever seen Who Line Is It Anyway? It's a show that comes on. I think it's on like WB, like Channel 11.
Yeah, CW11, you're right.
Yeah.
I've never seen the show, but that's how improv works.
You an idiot. I am not dealing with you. Okay?
What is the show about?
It's about that. It's about that. Someone will sit there and say, okay, we're going to talk about, you got to make up something with teddy bears.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to come up.
Is it teddy bears where we going mature? Or we going like the corduroy little teddy bear that got lost in the mall? Remember that story you used to read me? Or that was probably back in school. The one with the corduroys, he was fresh. He was trying to find that button during the whole story. You remember that story I'm talking about? You remember, that's the childhood right there.
The button.
Come on, where's my button? Benjamin Button. I'm having a case of the Benjamin Button. I'm going backwards in time. I'm an old man in a young body. Somebody help me. I'm an old soul, young spirit. Come on.
You have issues.
I'm like Prince Ugagwe in Kung Fu Panda. The real treasure is you. He had a little stuff hanging in the back, bottom of his neck. Whenever he moved his head, it keeps his head. His neck. His neck still be moving. Hey, it is you. His neck in 3 different times. Kung Fu Panda is a good movie too, man.
That is a good movie. That's a good movie. That's a good series.
I noticed with Aladdin, it was all about the extra characters that helped bring it to life. Like, imagine if there was no magic carpet.
Right.
Imagine if there was no monkey or tiger. How it would have still been a great movie, would have been missing elements. Like, those are characters you could attach yourself to and like find the innocence in, because the innocence of the monkey being like a childlike kid, like, this is shiny, I want it, I want to grab it, I don't care what the consequences are. And then the protective side, but also the cuddly side of the the tiger, where cuddly to the I won't even call it a master, but just of the, I don't even call it our owner, but the companion that it has that compatibility with and that loyalty to.
But also, did you notice how he took to? Yes.
I noticed that too.
And she took notice to that. Everybody, the lion didn't. So I think the tiger, tigers and bears. Oh my. But
where is this going? We're in the woods now. What happened to Aladdin? Come on.
That's the Wiz.
That's the
Wizard
Wiz?
Oz.
That's another good
Tigers
story.
and bears. Oh my.
You right. Go ahead.
But that talks about the character.
Yeah.
The tiger.
The tiger saw the character within.
Yes.
Because he was fears towards everyone else but the quote-unquote thief and the common folk, the quote-unquote peasant, which is really the realest of them all. And then you had a princess who felt like she knew everything because she read it in the book until she didn't even know her own kingdom, until the very person that the throne would despise, and that's a quote-unquote thief or someone who lives on the streets, showed the royalty, the beautiful side that was right outside of her doorstep, but really a part of her doorstep. So it just shows you can't read everything in a book.
She saw a whole new world.
A whole new world right outside her door. Come on.
And you know what? That can relate to someone who has entered into your life.
What you mean?
They can show you a whole new world outside of what you've already seen.
Yeah, and it'd be the exactly same thing you saw, but it's just in a new perspective.
Yes, that's the love part of it.
For real.
That's deep.
Real deep. Shout out Love. What is it? Love Runs Deep? Ain't that the brand? Yeah, I think it's Love Runs Deep. Shout out y'all. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
What is that?
Backwards? Wait, how do you do that?
And see, like the heel, it does this like, the heel does this like a little flare out thing, like you do like a little pop.
Right.
What is that? For who?
That's Dorian, her boyfriend.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Yeah, she just exposed herself. She'll be watching y'all. I'll be tuning in sometimes. It's okay. We still love y'all. But yeah, back to it. Definitely an example of love, but also an example of purpose. Definitely an example of purpose, because you never know what somebody can bring to your life until you explore life with that person, being, thing, whatever it might be. But you do got to be willing to be open, accepting to receive. Otherwise, you'll never really see. So first, you got to believe you can achieve something more with that person. Which goes right back to falling in love. What does it mean? Do you feel like the two were in love, the prince and the princess? I mean, the peasant and the princess?
Of course. Because she started noticing certain things. Like when he said, trust me. That's what triggered her to, was like, because that's what it was before.
Right.
And that's when I think we missed that part, I think.
Yeah,
when they took her out and everything. Or at some point in the beginning of the movie that we missed, he must have said, trust me. And so she took his hand and was just like, she trusted him. And then when he did the subtle thing with the hair behind the ear, all of that, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, no.
That's definitely for those who are in tune with their emotions. I am, but it's a little cheesy to me. But then again, when it comes to real life, I think that's very romantic. So I honestly do something like that. I don't know why I see it in a movie. I'm like,
you'll do it when you find the right one.
You're right. But then again, I most likely want to do it to a black girl though, because she gonna have to throw. So I ain't gonna get tangled. Like, hold on. Wait. What? Put her behind the ear. She ain't want to go on a date with me after that. Nah, she'll love me for that. She'll love me for that.
Well, either that you can't touch it because you won't go for too much of the weave. You won't go for that.
I'm not judging, just not for me. Just not for me. My face got real straight when you said that.
You do more of my thing. Is that what it is?
But yeah, so when do you feel like when do you feel like she knew she was in love, even if she was questioning it, but when do you feel like she actually was? And when do you feel like he knew, even if he was questioning it?
I think she knew when he came back with her bracelet, and then he took
hairpiece.
The hairpiece. Because she stood there and he said he'll be back.
He promised.
He promised. He promised, and she was holding on tight to that promise.
You got a tissue hat. I think I did take it in the movie theater. What about him now? When did he know?
When did he know? I don't know. I think he knew early on.
How early on?
When she walked away.
What you mean? When?
When she walked away, when she called him a thief. Because that hurt him. And then she walked away and he turned around and the monkey was doing something, and then she was gone in the crowd.
Talking about in the beginning?
In the very beginning.
Dang, so you feel like he fell first?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Because he wanted to make sure he got that bracelet back to her. So there was that connection right there.
And he didn't want
and then
someone
it just
he
grew
cared
from,
about
right,
to view him in that light.
In that light.
Even though he had been doing that up until that point, he was like, nah.
He don't want to be that.
Dang.
In her eyes.
Dang. That's powerful. That's powerful. Droplet! Bloop. But nah, that was definitely a good movie, good lesson, and entertaining. So go check it out. Let us know how you feel about it. If you feel like it's things we didn't touch on, we just wanted
Of course we didn't touch on everything.
We just wanted to keep it on the love aspect. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed the music. The music was cool too.
Yes, the dancing.
And the special effects were on point. I even saw how they was moving with the camera. Like the technology has evolved a long way.
Yeah.
Long way.
How you couldn't even, I don't want to give it away, when the bird changed, you know?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like that just grew. Just
I thought
like
it was going to be a dragon.
Yeah. That was cool too.
A lot of different things we can touch on. We're going to leave it right there. We know y'all going to have a lot to do as well. So we about to head back into this house. Get back to these cookies. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool for the night. But, hey, she might be in there snacking too. Talking about some, what can I eat? Where the popcorn? We appreciate y'all tuning in. This is To Be D&D. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell for all new notification that we got coming, and share with a friend that might appreciate, you know what I'm saying, us being us. You feel me? So with that being said, we couldn't be us without you, because at the center of us is you. Well, one part of that is, you know what I'm saying, you, but you know what I'm saying, you. Yeah. But yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in, you feel me? So with that being said, make sure y'all follow us on other social media. I am MYCOL. That's MYCOL. Vin, VYNN. V as in Victor, my mama say. This is Mama D. I don't know if you want them to follow you on your social media. She private. She cut it off at the door. All nonsense at the door. I was waiting on you at the door. With that being said, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. We out of here. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed night. Said I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free.